everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir, Silent Gods. For today's video, I'm going to go through the patch notes. This is for an update coming Friday, May 10th. Alright, so you might have seen that there's an in-game notice about some patch notes regarding Arena and some other changes. And this is for a maintenance that will happen at reset for the 10th of May, which is Friday, just after UTC reset at I think an hour later. And there's going to be more than just what's shown in game. We have the details here. There's some really big changes for Season 1. And there's also some changes for all seasons. There's big changes for Arena. There's some hero buffs. There's lots of exciting stuff. So let's get into it. All right, and I am continuing to do mostly no-face type videos because of my facial paralysis there. As you can see, only half my face kind of functions, and that's still the case, unfortunately. I'm almost to month 2 of dealing with this. Usually I've seen people comment it takes 3 to 6 months to kind of recover from Bell's palsy, which is pretty much what I'm doing. So yeah, I think I'm a little bit ways off, but we're gonna hope that it happens sooner rather than later. I really would love for my mouth to start working properly, and more importantly, my eye to properly close and blink. And the image on the screen is my thumbnail. If you haven't seen that video, you can watch that to see what happened to me if you didn't already know what's going on. I also had this little bundle of joy there in this picture. My daughter Lily is a doll, and yeah, I do have her in some summoning videos. And yeah, Mama Life definitely has changed all of my content creation, but I'm here. I'm here. So let's talk about all of this together. There's a lot of good, a little bit of bad, but I think that they seem open to our feedback regardless, so hopefully they're going to keep listening. And but obviously they have their vision, and at the end of the day they have to do the game that they want to put out. So our community feedback can only go so far, but they definitely are listening overall, and you're going to see some of that in this notes section here. So first off, let's talk about the changes to Season 1 only. This is a big thing. A really big thing. So lots of changes here. So Season 1 specialized optimization. Note, travelers affected by adjustments in this update will receive corresponding compensations. Please take the actual attachments to the mails received in-game as final. So this is a posting to the Discord. There could be some adjustments based on what's actually posted tomorrow. So just double check everything if you want to clarify, or if something we say here is slightly different in what actually happens. That's why there is always a subject to change with the final patch put out before, well, when it actually goes live. All right, so quests. And again, this is Season 1 only for those people in Season 1 or for brand new players about to start. All right, adjusted quests and rewards in the Chaos Universum region to promote the rookie experience. So they're just adjusting quests and rewards, period. That's just a very general, big statement. It's hard to know exactly how that's going to happen, or I should say what's going to happen exactly. Are they changing the story completely? Are they getting rid of some of the quirky, time-consuming quests? Are, what rewards are changing? It's very vague, so it's kind of hard to tell until we really get in there and actually play. So you guys can let me know in the comments below after the update. Let me know what you noticed for Season 1 changes. Alright, adjusted certain main quest rewards and local quest rewards in an attempt to promote the adventure experience in the early stage of a season. This is, I mean, again, just a very general statement. Hopefully this all is, I guess, more in line with the timing. I kind of found that the rewards were a bit late. You'd get stuff that you no longer can use. By the time you get it, you're no longer using it. epic force materials way into the season when you're definitely getting legendary only gear kind of situation. So hopefully some of that stuff kind of goes in line better. Adjusted the locations of forging hammers of different rarities to align equipment rarities with the main quest progress. Okay, that's good. So sooner, hopefully that means sooner people can get those epic and legendary forging materials used, I hope. Adjusted the source of journey XP. After the update, travelers will be able to clear dungeon stages by consuming stamina to obtain journey XP. Now, this is the big red flag. I do not like this at all. I kind of wanted this to be the case. I'm like, let people at least spend if they want to be able to progress in the day. But then that's really bad too, because it makes the game more pay to win. So by doing this, this means you could consume stamina, clearing dungeons, and progress further than other people that don't want to use their stamina. And this is going to encourage people to spend their stamina too early before the double drop rates actually happen, which is not ideal. You want to save your bread. This also is going to be bad for the sake of free-to-play or low spenders versus whales and krakens. People that are willing to buy War Morrow and people that pay for the battle pass, which the battle pass is a great value to be fair, but that bread you get or the War Morrow you get, using that for stamina to be able to push further ahead in the day than everybody else, versus saving your War Morrow for summoning, which I think saving your War Morrow for summons in Season 1 is more important, so you can build out your roster better and have more options and actually start really being able to play the game with heroes and get legendaries. And I hate the idea that this is going to make people want to spend all of their War Morrow on dungeons too early before the double drop rates happen, just so they could be further ahead in their journey XP to where they're not behind everybody else in the daily progression. So this one note is really bad, and I really, really hope they will hear our feedback and change it. All right, adjusted trial chapters and quests in Journal Adventure. All the trial quests in the current chapter will be reset after the update, but the progress of the trial chapter will be preserved. After the update, the trial will restart for the next chapter. All right, so I'm really curious of what they're going to change for those quests. Again, this is probably just limiting the time gating. So part of this is probably listening to the feedback about how players don't like how time gated everything is. Yeah, that's just a really important part of all of this. All right, system changes. This is again Season 1 only. Added Auguite of all elements as the 4-star to 5-star hero improvement material. So they change the material for taking a hero from 4-star to 5-star. It's going to have a different currency. All right, and added a new feature, hero training. After unlocking one or more slots, travelers can dispatch their heroes into the available slots to automatically obtain hero XP over time. So I'm confused by this. They made this sound like this was going to be for all level, or all seasons, not just Season 1. That's really weird. But all right, this is under the category for only Season 1. They could have made a mistake. Maybe that's meant to be all seasons. But I did try to confirm that this is the part for only Season 1, and it is supposedly. So who knows if that was a mistake or if that really is the case. I guess we'll see with tomorrow's update. All right, adjusted the journey XP required for journey level upgrades and the rewards after an upgrade. The journey level requirement for certain maps, scenes, and boss battles has also been adjusted correspondingly. Oh yeah, because like you can't open a certain boss until you get to a certain journey level. Yeah, I'm really curious about the caps, because if people can spend to get ahead, are they gonna push back how soon people can get to dungeons and stuff because they don't want people to get there too soon? So are they really not pushing forward the time gatedness? Or I don't know. This is just a really confusing thing. It sounds like it could kind of end up being the same, but encouraging pay to win, which is not good. So I don't know how I feel about that part. All right, adjusted the season details display in Clepsydra Trail World Calendar. This feature will be renamed a Season Journey. Gameplay modes and event focuses in different stages of seasons will be demonstrated more clearly and comprehensively to travelers for better set up their goals across the season. All right, that's good. I'm definitely curious to see how that's going to look. You guys are going to have to show me from Season 1. I adjusted the bonus effects in Psychic Core, Elemental Affinity. Major changes after the adjustment are as follows. Activated Elemental Affinity bonuses before the update will be reset. All consumed affinity will be returned. Oh, okay, so you're going to get to reset your entire affinity. Oh, that's good for Season 1, people. If you guys made mistakes, there you go. Go ahead and fix it. All right, the adjusted effects will be more powerful and practical after the update. We believe this will help improve the richness of strategy. I'm really curious about this part too, because right now in Season 3, the buffs for the final tier for the Elemental Affinity is the same as Season 1. So are they going to change Season 3 as well, or Season 2 as well? This sounds like it's meant to be all the seasons, not just Season 1, but I could be wrong. But honestly, all of this part here, the system adjustments all sound like they're for everything, not just Season 1. So this is very confusing for me. Well, not all of it. This part sounds like just this sounds like Season 1. But we'll have to see. They could have made some mistakes in how they organize their data, which I kind of hope is the case. I really am curious to see if we're going to get adjusted Psychic Core. And also the hero training I thought was for everybody as well. Alright, gameplay that's supposed to be just Season 1. I did ask the 12 stages stuff. This is Season 1. They said yes. So, adjusted the stage and reward requirements for dungeons. Major changes after the adjustment are as follows. The location of Goblin Lair is reduced to 1, while the total stage is extended to 12. Travelers can challenge all Goblin stages in Nytherium. So 12 stages of Goblin, but all one dungeon. Also, same thing for total stages of Frost Domain, Tempest Domain, and Flame Domain extended to 12. And for Grave of Venom, Grave of Curse, and the other dungeons yielding equipment and runes extended to 12. So all dungeons are just extended to 12 stages, but supposedly this is only Season 1. Alright, different opening periods for different dungeons have been applied. Please check the details. This is the big no. This is the big negative of this section. Having a dungeon open on different days. No, no, no. Developers, staff, oh my god, please do not do this. This is terrible. Even if it is only for Season 1, you're not helping anybody. If someone has something specific they want to be at a farm, let them farm it. Why would you hold that back? Especially, everything is so limited as it is, and everything is like a waiting game to farm at the right times as it is. Don't make it even harder. This is a really bad update. Very, very bad. I can't say this is good at all. I have to be honest, this is terrible. Please do not make dungeons open only on certain days or certain times. It's absolutely terrible. Someone could have real life. Oh my god, I'm going to a wedding. I'm gonna miss the one day that Grave of Venom is open? What? No, that's absolutely terrible. Please do not do that. Alright, next. The highest completed difficulty of each dungeon before this update is preserved. Whether the dungeon is available for challenging is subject to the actual situation in game. Ay, ay, ay. And the dungeon race and leaderboard will be reset and will issue compensation to all affected players. Alright, so now we have Fey Meander. So this is supposed to be part of Season 1 as well only. Major changes are as follows. The opening time of Fey Meander will be shifted to Day 1 of the current season. Day 1 of the current season. You mean, again, this also sounds like it's all seasons, not just Season 1. So I really think they have some of their data mixed up, just being honest. Alright, the maximum stage of Fey Meander will be extended to 200. Stages will be unlocked on a basis of week. Oh, so not daily adding a few, it'll be weekly adding a bunch? I'm curious about that. Okay. Contents, including Labyrinth of Curiosities, will also be significantly improved. Interesting. Alright, no matter which stage of Fey Meander a traveler is previously in, this traveler will be teleported back to the world map, but stage progress remains unchanged. The challenge rankings data previous to the update will be reset. Travelers can challenge Fey Meander after the update and refresh the ranking data. So if you're trying to rank in the challenge rankings, make sure you go ahead and just go do a quick stage of Fae to reserve your spot. The first person to do that's going to be back on the leaderboard. Alright, after the update, travelers can claim a challenge reward each day based on the number of completed stages, valid for 24 hours. Challenge reward each day based on the number of completed stages? So are they encouraging you to actually do Fae every single day and not wait on it? That's a good thing if that's the case. If this like rewards people for actually doing a few stages of Fae every single day. Kind of like what is it like oh, I guess like Tide and Watcher of Realms where you can sweep to claim all the rewards that you've done up to the number of stages. That's cool. That's really cool. If like, okay, I've reached stage 100. I guess it'll be that. It'll be like, all right, well, I reached stage 100. So if you stay at stage 100, you can go back in, claim a challenge reward for each day based on how many, like, oh, I'm still at stage 100, but I still get rewards as well. Okay, I think it's that. I think it's like that, like a sweep thing. Okay, that's cool. I do like that. We also prepared compensation for each traveler based on the original Flame Meander Challenge progress. And then they adjusted the opening time of Temporal Vortex to day 2 of the current season. Why does it say of the current season if this is only for season 1? That's confusing. Anyway, alright, other notes for season 1. Added 2 departure supply packs for servers in season 1, only limited to 1 purchase each. Travelers can purchase them in the store. Added honor shop, which can be used to redeem valuable items. Travelers can obtain honor medals from certain types of ranking rewards. Again, this sounds like it's not only season 1. Because why would this say for season 1 only if this is only for season 1? I really think this is mixed up information, guys. Sorry. I don't know what they did here. Adjusted the rewards in the Gift of New Life event. The Epic Hero reward for fulfilling the requirement will be switched from Martina to Vikuk. Oh, I love that. This is a really good change, guys. Vikuk is a wonderful, wonderful support hero. This will give everybody, if you spend just $1 in the game, $1, you will get the Gift of New Life pack for spending in the game. And that means a $1 Vikuk for everybody. That's really good. He's it's like getting, you know, like the epic chest. This is a really good change. Good job, guys. A random DPS that's, well, specific DPS. A rally DPS, very specific, someone you might never use versus someone you can use in all content. Plus, this is really good because it helps people in the flame domain to have a really good cleanser. So if on day 1 you buy something for $1 and you get a Vikuk, this is really helpful for having a proper cleanser healer and someone to place attack penalties. So this is awesome. I really love this change. Alright, adjusted the design of the rookie event, Getting to Know Adenthea, to become a consecutive 7-day event through the whole season. The richness of the quests and rewards will also be enhanced. And adjusted the point acquisition rules and rewards of hard training and events alike. So again, I'm very curious. This sounds like something, again, and same thing here. All of this sounds like more than just season 1. This sounds like all the seasons. Why would they change hard training only in season 1? I mean, unless, yes, they are doing some of this only for season 1 just to push things faster. So potentially in the future there could be some sort of catch-up mechanic. But I don't know that that's the case. It doesn't really sound like it right now, unfortunately. Alright, now, universal adjustments and optimizations. So this is where we're supposed to be getting... This is supposed to be for everybody. You can see they broke things up differently. But I really think that some of these system things here are actually maybe... Or the other are maybe meant to be down here as well. I guess we're going to find out for sure later. But alright, they added an event for returnees. Return to the plane. Participants are required to be inactive for at least 14 consecutive days. Eligible returnees can complete quests in 7-day login and homeward adventure to obtain rewards. So that's good to have a returning player program, I guess. A lot of games have that. I know Raid does as well. Alright, gameplay. Greatly improved the gameplay of Grand Gladiator Arena. Major changes after the adjustments are as follows. So, just a quick heads up, I will go live on YouTube tomorrow after this patch. sometime during the day, pretty early UTC time or my time, probably like 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. UTC or so. I'll be going live. Somewhere in there will be my start time. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see the notice of my scheduled live stream. I wanted to play Arena live and check out all of the new updates. All right, adopted a brand new matchup mechanism to improve the waiting and matchup experiences. New matchup, all right. What are you waiting experiences? I don't know. Anyway, canceled the original ranking point design. A server-wide ranking table is adopted. The ranking promotion after a victory will be more direct and sensible. I added a ranking promotion reward. Travelers can obtain a certain quantity of worm arrow every time they rewrite their best record. Oh, that's good. Like, congratulations, you hit Silver Lion. And then you get a reward when you first hit that. That's really good. Canceled the original weekly ranking rewards. Travelers can claim a ranking reward each day based on their current ranking of the previous day after the update. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's definitely going to encourage more daily gameplay and actually using your resources versus waiting a little bit too long. All right, added a fast forward feature. The waiting time for matchup will be significantly reduced and thus improve travelers' gaming experience. This optimization only applies to also applies to Team Arena. Waiting time for matchup. Fast forward. I hope they mean fast forward of the actual fight itself, because Team Arena has these like 10-minute battles which make no sense. I hope we can skip to the end of the battle in Team Arena at least, because that sounds terrible. All right, anyway. Hero updates. This is good, guys. We have buffs. Catherine adjusted the healing effect of Catherine's ultimate skill. The healing multiplier has been adjusted from 10 to 15%. That's really good to see. Catherine's a great hero, so I'm happy to hear that her heal itself is going to be a bit better. It gives her more utility just as a healer versus using her just for her debuff control. All right, epic hero Isotarian, probably the worst, one of the worst, if not the worst, epic in the game. Adjusted his battle skill and ultimate skill. His original ultimate skill has become his battle skill after the adjustment. The effect of his new ultimate skill has become stronger than the previous. Details can be checked in the gallery. Okay, so we didn't get the details of this. We're just going to see his changes from yesterday, or from today till tomorrow. All right, Estella as well, guys. Estella. Adjusted Estella's passive skill and ultimate skill. Their effects after the adjustment are as follows. The passive is going to say marks the ally with the highest HP at the start of the battle. Previously, it was the lowest HP. That's interesting. And the ultimate skill, I don't know that that's good, though. That doesn't sound... I have to remember her passive exactly. I don't at the moment. Her ultimate defense domain heals 2 allies with the lowest HP, with the lowest percentage of HP while casting the spell. Previously, it was herself plus an ally with the lowest HP. So that's definitely a good improvement. Okay. And then other changes, optimize the display and classification of gameplay modes in the world map. Different gameplay modes are classified more clearly to help travelers teleport to their destination more swiftly. Adjusted the redemption requirements of certain items in the arena shop. There will be no rank restrictions after the update. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. It's so annoying trying to get to certain ranks just to get a Heliolite die. I'm like, do I really have to do that? Can I just buy the stuff? That's a very good change. Happy to see that. And then fix the issue where fast forward might fail in a battle replays or fast forward is available. Fix certain text localization issues. Optimize the UI of certain pages. Then general adjustments. General statements here as well. Okay, which are cut off a little bit by the screen here. Sorry. But yes, okay. Simple. There's definitely a mixture of good and bad. Hopefully they heed some feedback about the dungeon change and the journey XP with stamina. Ooh, I do not like that. But hey, I do like a lot of it. A lot of it sounds good. And again, I will be live streaming to see what is changing. Tomorrow, or depending on when you're watching this, on May 10th. So We'll hang out, we'll check out the updates together, and I will definitely do a bunch of arena as well and adjust my arena team maybe and have a little bit of fun. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave your comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.